am Dr. Suarchla, Scientific Director with Ziva Fertility Centers. Is there a correlation between iron levels in your body and infertility? Let's discuss that today. So what is iron and where do you get it from? Iron is an essential mineral that we need to produce red blood cells. These cells transport oxygen from the lungs around the body. Other important functions of iron include supporting muscle metabolism, promoting growth of muscle, cell function, and synthesis of many hormones. There is evidence that women who aren't pregnant need 18 milligrams of iron per day and pregnant women need 27 milligrams. You should be able to get your daily amount of iron from your diet. This mineral is found naturally in a wide variety of fruits, including beans, lentils, green leafy vegetables, liver, shrimp, mutton, chicken, etc. It's also added to some food products such as fortified grains, bread, cereal. All these things can also be taken as dietary supplement. So what is the connection between iron and fertility? Besides helping our bodies function normally, it turns out that iron is also very important for fertility. So if you're trying to conceive, it's a good idea to check if you have low iron levels. Research has linked iron deficiency to ovulatory infertility, miscarriage, low birth weight, and preterm labor. Iron deficiency can also cause implantation failure, meaning that an egg that has been fertilized by a sperm doesn't attach properly to the endometrium and therefore you do not get pregnant. So when we don't get a sufficient amount of iron, we can't make enough red blood cells to carry oxygen to our body tissues, which includes the ovaries and uterus. A reduced oxygen flow can therefore reduce the quality of your eggs, and for women who do not get pregnant and are iron deficient, the lack of oxygen negatively impacts the baby's growth in the uterus and prevents normal development of the placenta, which then increases the risk of miscarriage and preterm birth. In 2006, a study published in Obstetrics and Gynecology Journal found that women who took iron supplements had a significantly about 40% lower risk of ovulatory infertility than women who didn't take iron supplements. So you see how important it is to have normal iron levels in your body. So what happens if you have an iron deficiency? Iron deficiency is the most common nutritional deficiency worldwide according to World Health Organization. Not getting enough iron over a long period of time can lead to conditions known as iron deficiency anemia. Anemia affects 1/3 of people around the world and about 50% of the time it's because of iron deficiency. If someone is anemic, it means that they don't have enough red blood cells or the hemoglobin in red blood cells isn't concentrated enough. So there is a decreased supply of oxygen to the body tissues. Women of reproductive age and pregnant women are at particular risk of having an iron deficiency. Iron is lost through menstrual bleeding. So if you have a heavy flow, it is important to check your iron levels to take care of your health and fertility. So let's also talk about iron deficiency anemia and what are the symptoms. At first, iron deficiency anemia can be very mild and doesn't cause physical signs. But as it progresses and the body becomes more and more iron deficient, anemia causes a few physical signs such as severe fatigue, weakness, pale skin, headache, dizziness, feeling lightheaded, chest pain, fast heartbeat or shortness of breath, cold hands and feet, brittle nails, tongue inflammation, etc. So if you notice these symptoms, please be sure to see a doctor. Don't self-diagnose and take iron supplements on your own because these symptoms could also be due to different health conditions and having excess iron can have negative effect on your body. How you can increase your iron intake is by making sure that you're eating a balanced diet that includes iron-rich foods. Vitamin C helps the body better absorb iron, so eat citrus fruits also, bell peppers, broccoli and berries so that your iron absorption is also better. When you're trying to conceive, it's a good idea to take prenatal vitamins also, which typically have daily needed amounts of iron. Prenatal vitamins also contain folic acid, which is very important nutrient to support healthy growth of the baby in the first months and prevent anemia. But be careful not to overdo it with iron supplements. High dose iron supplements can lead to stomach problems including constipation, nausea, abdominal pain, vomiting, diarrhea. So if you eat before taking iron supplements, it can minimize these negative effects. If you wish to know more about iron deficiency and fertility and you're not able to get pregnant because of this, please feel free to contact us. Thank you. A lot of effort has gone into making this video. Please like and subscribe us. Thank you.